RightonQuelive. We are live. Intern, give me a code, sir. Got two guests here with me. A possible third. Got two and a possible. We'll see if they show up, but niggas gonna nig. But the people we got here today, introduce yourself, ladies.
Hello, I'm Tamika.
And I'm Cassandra.
And we're
Playboxx.
Playboxx.
Yes.
And what is Playboxx, ladies?
Playboxx is just, it's a box.
Oh.
It's a lot of adult toys. It's just a bunch of fun. Playboxx is a brand. Playboxx is a lot of things.
Okay.
To us.
And how did it get started with you guys?
Well, okay. So Meek, this is my sister. So let me introduce her as my sister. She's a person, she comes up with a bunch of ideas all the time. She's always brainstorming. So
is it always involving sex?
No, different things. She's always all the time.
She's engaging the freak level of like the creativity. Like, all right,
no,
so she's just creative
things.
on.
She's very creative.
I
just
respect
period.
that. Gotcha.
But she normally has ideas. Some things I'm riding with, some things I'm not. So she called me one day. She's like, "Son, I'm telling you, I had this dream." So I'm like, "What was your dream about?" She's like, "It was just about a bunch of stuff, but really Playboxx." She's like, "I just had this name."
She had the name off.
She had the name. She was like, Playboxx. So I'm like, "So what you thinking?" Like, she like, "So what's the number one thing?" Well, I don't know if she said number one thing, but she was like, "What's one of the most recreational things that people do? What do you see constantly on Instagram and different things?" So I'm like, "What? Partying?" She like, "What else?" I'm like, what else did I say? Drinking. No, I said drinking, partying.
Getting high.
Yeah, getting high. So she like, "What else? What else?"
Rapping and shit like that.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm like, "What? Sex?" She like, "Exactly." So she like, "So think of like Playboxx. Maybe we can do like, I don't know, like toys. I don't know." So honestly, the ideas came from that. We just went with it. And from that moment, we just brainstormed all summer long. We just was thinking of like what we can do, what direction we could go. She went into like all of her ideas about it. And
You want to talk more about it, Miss?
That's basically exactly how it happened. I just, had a lot going on over the past year, and I just wanted to create something that was going to generate revenue. And I was just like, but I didn't want to work for nobody else. Mm-hmm. So I was like, it literally came in my sleep, and I woke up, and I was like, couldn't really remember the name, but I kind of knew it was Play. And then I was like, we just gonna put together some toys, and we're gonna put it together, and then the box, hence there go the box. So then that's how the name came about, Playboxx. But it originally, yes, came to me in a dream.
Okay. So were you before the actual venture? Are you like heavy users in like sex toys like that, whether it's on yourself or with partners and stuff?
Oh, I'll take this one. But
I got sis. You did enough talking today.
No, and it's funny because I didn't want to say this, but 9 out of 10, that's probably what happened before I went to sleep, and then probably came into the dream. But anyway, right? So no.
Won't he do it? Like
yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, our box will.
Yes, queen.
No, but anywho, so no, I was in a relationship for a long time, for like over 15 years. So you got to do different things to spice it up. I have a daughter, and I just have a.
You might need to be higher.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you can talk.
I have a son or whatever, and lives, they get busy, you know what I mean? Sometimes it will be to the point where their father was out traveling or whatever, and I do have a high sex drive, so I had to please myself or whatever. So I do have a lot of toys, and I do incorporate them.
Okay. Would it be like was it like pleasing yourself? Cause I feel like some people, they talk like, I please myself so I don't cheat more so. Or is it like, no, I'm pleasing myself cause I just need it. Was that ever like, so you have a high sex drive, was that ever like cheating? Has cheating ever been an issue with you? Or you're like, no, I please myself, so it's no big deal?
Oh, for me, no. Well, it's funny because now that I am single and I can't, go out. I'm of a certain age. I'm not going out sleeping with this one, that one, and the fourth. And I know myself, why add another body when I could just do what I got to do, get it done, and then there you go, and be safe.
Or hit the old dude. I heard girls do doing that. Like, I ain't gonna waste a body.
Or you
want to count, like.
Yeah, that's what I tend to do.
That's what I tend to do.
I ain't adding another body.
I'm not adding another body. But just to piggyback off of what she said, so I feel like a lot of times when females use toys, one of the reasons is a high sex drive. One of the reasons sometimes men tend to finish before we finish, and that's why they're good to have with your partner as well. if he's confident.
In that instance, right? So let's say he whether he bust fast or he just one round and he out type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that situation, are you going to pull out the toy right there, or like wait till he go to sleep, or like you still need it the next morning? Like what's...
To be honest, I've done it always, and I'm just gonna be honest about it. So sometimes I bring it out in the beginning, like we gonna use this today. If you got most of the time females tend to have the same partner, whether it be a booty call partner, whether it be your significant other, whatever it is usually, it should be a comfort there. So you'll just say, we getting into this today. Or sometimes the next morning, shit, I ain't even finished. Let me whip this out when he leave. I wish he hurry up.
I wish he go to work. I'm going to late today because they're fucking around in the morning.
Yes. Different reasons.
So you would say also you have a high sex drive?
Yeah, so
and is it a high sex drive or niggas have low sex drive?
So, okay, I feel like men of a certain age tend to have a lower sex drive.
Yeah, wow.
So as you get older, and I kind of dated people of all ages. So the older ones, they might be one and done. They might not have the, the stamina to. They don't even want to have sex every day.
Yeah, shout out to the wash niggas out there. Shout out to Freddie B for setting up this episode. Fred is now washed. This nigga had gray hairs. He was 14. Now this nigga whole shit gray. I know he washed now.
See, you got jokes. I got you.
Shout out to the wash niggas, but yeah,
no, but I think that the sex drive for me is a difference. Like sometimes it's high, sometimes it's not, depending on what's going on in your life. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's not.
One other thing I wanted to touch on as far as the toys go. So, I was using a lot of toys. Now, I tend to be single a lot. I have boyfriends and I'm single for a while.
Are you the problem?
No, I don't think I'm the problem, but I might have a pride problem. I'll be honest.
Okay.
I have issues.
I got issues.
Speak your truth.
Listen, I do. But, so I always bartend on the side.
Okay.
So I used to get home really late, and I had to wake up early because I always worked, a 7 to 3:30 or whatever the case may be. So honestly, I started playing with myself so much just to go to sleep. I was wired. I would come home 3 in the morning. I gotta wake up 5:15. I can't go to sleep. Just like that. So I was let me bring these toys out real quick. So that's a lot of mine, to be honest.
Got some insomnia real quick.
Exactly. Right. It puts you right to sleep. So different people use them for different things. That's why I think it's great all around the board. Because you can use them in your relationship, because you're horny, because you're tired.
I will admit,
it's fun. Oh no, I mean it's fun. You incorporate it in with your partner. It prolongs it. Like you said, you got people who bust fast, but okay, we gonna start slow. We gonna play with this a little bit. You can play games. People play with those dice or whatever you want to do. But you incorporate it so that it prolongs the experience.
So with that being said, then what's a good time frame of a session? Then?
First step, including foreplay.
Yep. And also, that's good. What is foreplay to you? What considers foreplay?
So, you want to?
Well, we have different. No, I consider that sex.
To me, that's foreplay. So I got
really?
Okay. So yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Foreplay to me is getting me in a mood. You can't just roll me over and stick it in. So what we gonna do?
I kind of see your point though.
You have to warm me up so I feel like that's foreplay.
Gotcha.
Whether it's kissing, rubbing on each other, different things, but you gotta
everything outside of
actual intercourse is
I was
foreplay.
intermission. I'm not the specialist here. Yes, I think that's a safe word. What were you gonna say from your perspective?
But what you said about rolling over. Like, we from a different, like I said, she's been single. I haven't been. I don't need all of that foreplay.
We ready to go. Nigga, where you been at?
I gotta get up and go to work in the morning. You know what I mean? So everybody like different things. I'm not
I like that
kissing kind of person.
We don't got warm or nothing. This car preheated over here.
Keep talking. No, I'm just saying, like, for me, like, I'm not really that much of it's so funny, an emotional person, so to speak, intimate. So I don't gotta do all that kissing and all that.
I ain't intimate like it.
It's so
Put
funny.
the dick in my face so I can go. Like, I don't got time for all that. Okay, so how long should this session be then, all together?
For me.
All rounds that you would want included typically on average, like.
So, I personally, I can go if you can go. I like a
Talk heavy, queen.
No, I can though. Like, so I would say a good. But with that being said, sometimes it can get too long as well. So I want to say for me, just a great amount of time all around the board. 35 minutes
I was
is fine.
about to say.
Okay, cool. I thought we about to, the way you were talking, I thought we about to go some other, other dimensions.
You
Like,
can go all night with breaks too. But I'm just saying for a one rounder, about half an hour. 30
yes!
minutes.
Let's take a shot. Talk about it. That shit's good. Usually we got the crown for the inspiration, but thank you, ladies, for
We
bringing.
know.
We got
We got you. Good.
Good answer. Good answer.
We've been watching.
Yeah. So I will admit. So before I even get to the breaks thing, back to the toys.
Exactly.
But I never actually been in a situation where a girl pulled out a toy on me, and like, so I actually don't know how I would react to it. Like, I don't know if I'd just be like, oh, word, I don't think I would, like, I ain't enough for you. But, like, so, like, I don't know. I really
You think
don't know.
you'll feel weird, though?
It will be a pause. I'd be like.
But you're not against it.
I won't say I'm against it.
Alright.
But because it just never happened
It's just
yet.
a conversation.
Definitely. And I don't know whether we should have it before or have it in that moment. Like, yo, this is what we do. Like you said,
I would think that.
this is what we doing. This is what we doing right now. Like, what?
That's kind of the get to know you stage. Like, let's talk about it. Let's see our likes and dislikes. We kind of talk about that. So we like to do parties and events.
What type of parties?
It's
Like a
Playboxx
ditty, like a party?
No, remember that? If you know the sex demonstration.
Yes. I used to watch Real Sex. Shout out to Real Sex.
That was my show.
On HBO.
That's my show.
Late at night.
I want to be on there. I want to be in the cab like.
Remember the confessions on the street? Like,
You don't want to. You really want to know? That lady be like, yeah, I want to know.
so y'all be doing demonstration parties. Okay, I've heard
Yeah,
of
we
these
do
things.
a demonstration. That way we can educate. At the time we do a party, at that time they're our customers. So we want to educate our customers because there's a lot of, you need to keep your toys safe. You need to use them safely. So you know how to use them with certain lubricants and stuff like that. So we do like to have a party, and it's an overall fun time. We get to, most of the time the people do know each other already.
Mm-hmm.
But then we get to scene good, like everybody be...
Just having fun, just rolling.
Into it.
But one
Engage.
aspect of the party, sorry not to cut you off.
Oh.
One aspect.
Who's the
is-
big sis?
She is.
Really? Okay.
Look, don't
What?
go into it. I'm the big sister, but she's the responsible one. You
But
know,
she
always-
is.
She-
But
that-
she
that's
is.
right.
It's crazy.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Okay.
But no, we're just 1 year apart though.
I got you.
But the parties, one of the things we like to address, we do a anonymous questionnaire at the end of every party.
That's a nice touch.
And some of the conversation we have during the party is, how open are you with your partner? A lot of women want a lot of things, but they're not vocal with their partner because they're shy or whatever the case may be. So one of the things we go over is how you can bring things up in a smooth way. Finesse it in a conversation,
Alright.
stroke his ego a little bit.
Alright, so let's play a game real quick. So I'm thinking about the wild ass anonymous question a girl might have. Alright, so sis, like, I want, because this has been a topic on the show a few times.
Okay.
Like, alright, so sis, like, I would just really be into it if I just fucked my man in the ass, but I don't know if he'd be into it. How can I bring it up?
That's a bit extreme. For one, if you messing with the man, you would hope that he's straight. But
So that makes him gay?
no,
I
I'm not.
I
No,
have a debate on here.
I was about to say,
Okay.
I'm not gonna. How can I put it?
I'm questioning it. Sorry.
Right, exactly. Like if you say that you with it, I would be like,
I'm not.
I'm a side on you a little bit. Not that I'm against it. I'm just side on you. Like what you really into?
Not that you against it.
You know what I mean? But
I'm against it. Sorry.
no, go proceed.
Look.
What you say about hold
No,
it.
no,
What
it's
about the
not
girl
both.
though? If we all looking at her side, want to do that shit?
no, because guess what? Some people like to dominate.
Right.
Like me.
Fat.
Alright,
thinking
smack me
like-
on the face. I not into that either, but bitch, smack me before you even think you about to dominate to that extreme. Like that's
Yeah, that's very.
baby steps of domination. Like
Now,
One thing I got into like a little choke where like she was like really like into it, like into the dick, whatever, and like she's trying to just get a hold of herself, and she just happened to grab your neck. Like,
Well, that's great. That's a good time.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's
But
about
that's a
it,
little
though,
different.
as far as I go with the domination of.
No. Oh, well, you can finish.
I don't like being tied up. Like
Oh, you feel.
I like to tie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But you
Oh, you
well,
can't.
I don't have too much experience, but no, I don't think men is really going for that.
Mhm.
Like you tying them up, but they gonna tie you up.
I'm with that.
Yeah. I don't think I want to tie somebody up because I want you to work on me. Like,
Right.
yeah. No.
Then you're going to have to do all the work. You tied them up.
And we know y'all women be kind of lazy
But,
sometimes.
like, come on. That's a little too much work.
Oh, before I get to the couple says open the box. Once we get to the box.
Okay.
But about the rounds real quick again. So, what percentage from y'all experience and from what y'all heard, what percentage y'all say of men are able to go back-to-back rounds? Maybe not like 18 rounds, but like no, they bust one, they can you know, go
Yeah,
back,
come
whatever.
back.
Yeah.
She got very
Back-to-back shit. Cause I see like a lot of girls complain about that. Like, yeah, you one and done.
Most
Like,
can't. To be fair, I'm not going to say all, but I will say from my own experience, and I have been single quite a while. I'm a mixture. Right now I'm not single, but I'm usually. You might get a few great partners in life. That's just awesome.
And that's a part of it, like the
just a few. It's not that many, and I'm being honest. As a female that had it both ways, I want to say it's a handful, small handful.
And what is considered back to back? Cause is it like he bust a nut and stay hard, or is like he can get it back up in like 60 seconds or something? 'Cause I heard some girls, as long as he back up in 10 or some, I don't know, like
you know
some girls say, long as he ready to go in 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes, I'm not mad.
That's
type
typically
shit.
oh, sorry.
No, I'm saying because you get faked out too. Like a person will bust and then get it back up within a few minutes, and you might not have knew that they did that.
That's true story.
No,
Right.
it's true.
That's not really fraud. That's just finessing.
You don't gotta worry about that. That ain't nothing happening down there. Just keep it going.
But no, I even say even if it's a half an hour, 20 minutes.
So you cool?
Like,
Cause y'all said that's it. Y'all said breaks earlier.
That's breaks. That's all
I
good.
go downstairs, get something to drink, come back up,
we
ready.
ready
Might
for
smoke.
real too. Yeah, you might,
Yeah,
drink
take
half, then come back. I'm good. I'll fall asleep to be honest. I'll do a quick nap for 10 minutes, pop up.
And that's still one session?
Yes.
Once you warm up,
One night. That's one night.
yo, once you leave the bed, that session over. Like,
No,
once you,
Who? You're not always doing it in the bed.
once you leave the vicinity of where
I was
you
about
at.
to say,
Okay, once there's a break of more than like 5 minutes or something, no, that's one session. It's over. Like, no.
Absolutely
no,
not.
That's not.
No.
That's not
Yo,
true.
I ain't about to walk to the kitchen, come
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Like, no.
Giving you time to get your life together.
I'm gonna be honest, ladies. I had to toot my own horn.
What you do?
I don't be having no stamina issues. I ain't washed yet.
Okay.
Like,
How old are you if you don't mind
I
us
know.
asking?
what's your guess? I get a lot of mixed answers.
So, you know,
I met him like a few years ago.
I'm going to say maybe 28.
I was gonna say like 30. What? That's
26.
disrespectful.
Okay.
Why goes all that facial hair?
Yeah, I would say your facial hair
Well,
is
how
making me
old
go
we look?
28.
We
So that's
seasoned.
why I'm like,
I ain't guessing woman age. I'm
Why
cool.
we not?
Oh,
I'm
we
not
don't
gonna
care.
be offended. We not.
35?
well, yeah, around that.
Okay.
on that.
Because one is older than the other.
It's
Yeah, 36, 37.
Gotcha.
I'll be
But that was
37,
cool. I'll
she'll
take
be 30.
35.
We'll take 35.
I'll take
I'm
that.
with it. You knocked a
But,
couple years
yeah,
off.
but I don't have issues. Like, typically, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, if I'm like, I can fucking keep going, whatever. So like, if I leave the room, like, or if you leave the room, like, if you leave the room, it's done for the most part. And that's how it goes. Like, and you say you take a nap. You take a nap. You typically not waking back up. Like, it's like that's like.
No, I'm not getting up.
Yeah, that's like the end of the session.
No.
Like,
But
it's the morning.
once you keep coming, sometimes you do really get sleepy. You might fall asleep real quick for 10 minutes, but then you pop up.
And
Like,
then you
what's
gotta
up?
figure, you might have came, but she might not have it. So it's not
Right.
over.
It's definitely not over.
It's not over.
It's just the beginning. I see
Can't
it
relate.
as one time.
Can't
Can't
relate.
relate.
Can't relate. What's the point of fucking if she not coming?
Oh,
tell that
please.
to-
Oh, what?
What?
That can't even
No,
be
I
serious
hear-
question.
I
That can't
hear
be
about the struggle.
serious.
I hear about the
Like,
struggle, sis. I hear
That
about the
struggle
struggle.
is so real.
Yeah, I hear about it.
What?
That's why, you know, it's...
That's why we needed these boxes.
Yeah.
This is where-
Speaking of that, let's open up some box. Because, you know, niggas out here giving out whack trash, stamina-less dick. So it's like,
But
that's
that's
why...
not all the boxes are for.
Exactly.
That's why we got
Everybody
stuff like
that's-
the Playboxx. So let's see what we got in this first box. I'm actually very excited to see what we got in here. So this
That's-
first
So
box.
let's give you a little background.
Wait.
Pull-
You did it too fast.
Pull
You know,
our
niggas
card
terrible
out.
at presentation.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, why they get a present?
yeah, like,
They want to bust up
I'm
the
like, all right.
They want to. But listen, but guess what? That's what they like though, the packaging.
Right.
They pull the top off, they sold by the packaging. Oh,
Y'all do lingerie?
that's our
Y'all
mission.
into lingerie?
eventually.
So eventually, that's a goal.
that's a goal.
I hate
We're
lingerie.
working on it.
Yeah, because it
Well,
don't matter, but you know, you want to set the
I'm
mood.
like, you know, keep your butt ass nigga shit just bare and let's get it going.
All right, but Q, in all fairness, you're still 26.
You're 26.
So, you know, the road is
know
your
shit,
oyster.
young-
I
you don't
remember
know
being
shit, young
26.
boy.
Yeah, you
Life
get
was
10 years
very
in.
fun. Like,
You gotta do something. Come on.
yeah, you gotta wait a couple years. Then it's gonna be like, come on, you naked again. Inspire me.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, so what were you saying about the cards?
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying slow
That's
down.
our mission
Go
statement.
ahead. All right.
So
All right.
that
I mean,
card
can I read it real
comes in-
quick?
Sure. We would like you to read our mission statement.
All right.
That card comes in every box. We stand by that card.
I'm gonna get my little
Yeah, go
sensual Teddy,
Exactly.
Teddy P voice.
Yes.
Erotica. And play bundled up in a box. The concept was simply based on safe sex, contrary to belief. That's whack. It's like, no. In today's society, loyalty, monogamy, and self-gratification seems non-existent. While this box, emphasis on box, quotations, I just put that in there, contains everything to get you in time. Wait, can't read in class. Everything to get you in time. Oh, tune. See,
It's tune.
it's the fancy. It's the fancy font. Threw me on. I can read, people. To get you in tune with your own inner self, it is also couple friendly. The contents of the Playboxx will vary based on season and demand, but always guaranteed to have adult toys and other various items to enhance and heighten the sexual experience. 3 exclamation points. Safe sex.
Yeah.
Whack. But
Yeah.
so all right, boom.
No,
So
it's not wet.
we got the card. Now on this fucking rant, man. Goddamn women's presentation and shit. I just want to get to the toy. All right, boom. What's this? Oh, I'm glad you said. So this is a bullet, right?
That's a mini bullet.
A mini bullet.
There's bigger ones.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but yeah.
Okay.
But that's
So-
our beginner's box. So
all
we
right.
want to tell you.
Beginner's
that's
box, people. So this leads to another
Beginner's
question. Beginner's box. Are you guys? Oh, I feel like I've heard that seem like women is one or the other. Typically, are you guys bullet girls or dildo girls?
Both.
Both.
So I'm completely wrong. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So not one or the other.
Well, okay. So for me, what I'll say is I do tend to use vibrators more. And I don't know how graphic I want to get.
Yo,
But
talk
But
to me,
you know
queen.
what?
Speak your
Okay,
truth.
so I tend, when I use my toys, I tend to use more vibrators and stuff. But I'm into anal play a lot.
Okay.
So maybe my penetration will go there. And not with, I don't really like to do too much penetration vaginally.
Okay. Interesting.
But we're opposite.
Exactly.
All right.
But I like the bullet too because it's that one is miniature, but it's portable. You can take it with you in your pocketbook. Most women
You
have them in
might
their
wanna use it
pocketbook.
at work.
I've used it at work before. That's what I'm saying.
Waterproof. Huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pun intended. Okay. All right. Do you guys? I've heard of one thing that actually seemed interesting to me. Like I've never done anything with toys really, but they say it's like a remote bullet or a remote or maybe remote panties maybe.
No.
Well, they have that. They have all of it.
Okay,
All of what
right,
you're
these
saying.
days. I see.
But guess what? The remoteless one is cool because a lot of times the man controls it.
Exactly.
So you put it right.
So
So
if you went out with somebody to the restaurant,
exactly.
Blindfold. Okay. Red, my favorite color. I like it. I see what y'all think. All right. Okay. What's this one?
That's just
that's
probably
just
like a clitoral
that's like
stimulator.
an 8.
Okay. Dildo. Not touching that. All right,
Okay.
so, pink dildo. All right. Are you dildos colored or is like
We have different kinds. We have a lot.
Multiple.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But what we find is that you see that one in there, but most people don't prefer the color. So
right, I've heard that before.
fine.
That's interesting.
Because we have other ones.
We have other ones, but again, that was the beginner's one, and
Gotcha.
You know.
yeah,
And
That was our first
trial
box.
and error.
And what's this?
Shots.
Those are shots.
Oh.
Shots to get you relaxed.
Oh, okay. Also, I've heard about this recently. Fuck, where was I just going with it? Dildo. Oh, boom, lube. So I was listening to something talking about like how porn, you know, they be lubed and shit like that. Whatever.
Very important.
Very important.
Okay, I like where you're going with this. So, should it be special lube? Like, what lube should you use for that? Because, you know, I'm assuming everything isn't good for, like, the women's, you know, body.
Everybody, some people are sensitive. The best one is a water-based lube.
Water-based
one,
lube.
yeah.
And it can go anywhere and there's no problem with it.
Yeah, and it's less messy, and like it doesn't stain your sheets and stuff.
Oh.
And it's easy to wash off.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Do we know people? Water-based lube.
Water-based. Yeah.
That's everything that's in this one?
No, it's a few other little things.
It should be
no, but, you know,
Like I said,
if the camera wasn't on, I'd just dump the shit out, but you know. Like,
It should be like handcuffs.
Right. No, that is
That is awesome.
What's
That's
this?
our fave.
Yes, that's
my
like
one.
my fave in that box. Yes.
What is it?
It's a clitoral stimulator.
Oh,
but-
that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Right, but it has there's several
it's a lot of
stimulators
different
in
ones.
here, but that particular one is all that. It has 4 additional
No, it
heads
really
to
is.
it. And guess what? We so different. She like one
Yeah.
head, I like a totally different one.
It's like
Right,
a
4
beard
different
trimmer.
attack-
Okay.
No, so
It
this
do
is
look like
like
All these different settings, like, no,
It
it's
look like
for
some
one guard.
Andes.
Like, nah, like, too much shit dick, like.
So that particular toy is great for if you're single or in a relationship, because I use that both ways. I use it by myself. I use it with my partner.
Mm-hmm.
That toy is awesome. Like, I feel like people really need to get into that toy.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
And handcuffs. So the key comes attached?
It's awesome.
Oh, no, there is a key attached to it, but what we suggest are people who may not really be into that or that comfortable, because at the end of the day, if somebody's locking you up or tying you up, you have to be extremely comfortable with them. So you can just have one cuff. We suggest that to the beginners.
So I
The
can
one
still, like,
cuff.
smack the shit out you. You ever, like, you know, get it.
Why you
If
keep
you
saying
need
smack?
the
That's like a...
Like, you like, because I don't know
You
what's.
need
Whoa, where that toy come from? Like, wait a minute,
You're gonna need that box,
Alright,
because you keep talking about smacking.
And those handcuffs have a quick release, so you don't even need
Okay,
the key. It's
cool.
a button you can pop and move.
Okay.
Right.
Before-
Now that... Oh, you
Keep
want
going, keep going, miss.
No, that was our beginner's box. So
So
that
that
box, you seen, had a little bit of everything. in it.
Mhm.
So
Right,
it had a
and
dildo.
that's couple friendly. It's also like a cock ring and other things in that box. You didn't pull everything out, but that box has a little bit of everything.
Explain a cock ring to me.
Okay, so you know it's originally designed to the old ones. That one is the one in our box is a vibrating one, but it's designed to hold you back from coming. Basically,
Oh,
that's
that's what it's
you put
for.
it at the base of the penis, and it's supposed to prolong your ejaculation. That's what it's supposed to do.
As well as most cock rings also have a vibrating feature where
Right, that's what I thought. I
it
thought it's to make it
vibrates
come
on a
faster,
woman's.
kinda. Oh, it's for her.
It has the opposite effect.
Right.
The traditional.
Like, whoa, wait a minute now.
Don't have
Yeah.
a vibrating on them. At the end of the day, everybody's not into it. So if you pull just the ring out, you're like, "What? I'm not putting this on."
Right.
Now, when it got the vibrating on it, you're gonna be like, you're gonna feel it and
gonna
be like,
feel
"No,
it.
it's gonna give you some
But
tingling
the
sensation
female
at the
can
balls."
feel it as
Right,
well.
you gonna
I
get
get
into
you.
it.
I get you.
Right,
Talk
and
about
it's for both of us.
I ain't gonna lie. One of my favorite like cheat codes for sex a lot of times.
Cheat? You said?
Cheat codes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you fucking a girl, and like she's like stroking it. Like why are you stroking? Like yeah, with her hands up. Yeah, it's like
Nice.
that's
Yeah.
the tap out mode right there. So that, when we
On
mentioned
top.
the cock ring type thing, it's like that sounds like a more intense.
That's nice.
That's like a more intense cheat code. So so
It
what
is.
what is this box called?
That is our spy box.
Okay, spy box.
Now, when we release
Sounds
that
sensual.
box,
Right.
we release both boxes. So we released this box in.
Oh, you doing? Okay. Keep talking. Keep going.
Oh.
We released the spy box. This box right here. This is a special
How you
box.
doing, miss?
Hey, got into a car accident.
Whoa.
You okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. They was Asian too. I was like,
We
damn.
know Asians can't drive. All right, well, just join the conversation. We're having a good old time talking about cock rings and such. So I was like,
I love shit like that.
yeah, so you just hop on right
I'm like,
in.
yo, I'm lady as fuck. I tried to call, but I figured y'all was recording.
You good?
Yeah, my car's fucked up too, so we can all go look at it in a little bit.
All right, we'll go like try not to laugh. So you okay though, right?
You all
Yeah,
right?
no, I'm good. It was like a
You
side
okay?
swap. They messed
Alright.
up the back door. So,
Fucking
yeah.
Asians. Were they old too?
No, she was young. She looked like she was not even supposed to be driving. She looked like she was 10.
No, she definitely slowed that.
I was
Like,
like-
Need for Speed shit. Like she definitely slowed that. She had insurance?
The mic real close.
That's what I said. She probably had insurance at least.
Yeah, everybody, like, we had to, that's what took us so long, because it happened, like, an hour ago, but,
You okay?
yeah, I'm good, but you know you gotta get all the documents and all the paperwork and shit.
Sure.
Yeah, so before we continue with that, just, I don't know if you want to
Introduce
sit back too, but you did like put it right up in your face.
I know, I'm like, I know there's always doing shit like this.
You like so talk, like.
I'm gonna put, might
Yeah, but
shake
you
things
good.
in my face.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
All right,
good.
so introduce yourself, miss.
Hey y'all, I'm Tata Sharise, comedian and actress and writer.
Oh.
She's pretty funny. I haven't been following your Instagram. Well, looking through your Instagram, and you are funny. So.
Oh, thanks,
shout out.
I have
appreciate
to
it.
Yeah,
check
but
you out.
fuck your
Oh,
little
nice.
background story because you late, so we gotta like
Right.
skip through that.
If you invite me back, I'll definitely come back and give that part.
Gotcha. So these ladies,
I'm Tamika.
I'm Cassandra.
Okay, y'all fly.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
And-
you.
We're the creators of Playboxx.
Playboxx.
boom.
Oh, nice.
And they were just talking about their spa box that we have now. You know, this box was the beginner's box. You had handcuffs and clip shit and all, you know, all type of handcuffs and blindfolds. So now we're on the spa box. And you got
Yeah.
the same about the spa box.
So the
You say you
spa,
dropped it with something else.
we dropped the spa box at the same time that we dropped our bondage box.
Mm.
We wanted to do that because we wanted things on two different spectrums.
Okay.
Something light, something heavy, something for everybody. So that was important to
That was
us.
in between.
Okay.
The spot. Was in the
Which one do y'all prefer?
That's me.
I'm like a combo of everything.
Okay, I'm just curious. We still gonna do this.
I
I
don't
like
No,
a few things
I'm a
out of
combo.
each box though, actually.
Right.
That's why it's important. Really, you need all three because
Right.
it's a few things out of each box
Gotcha.
that
Okay.
I like.
And there's more to come.
Do you guys like 50 Shades of Grey?
Swag.
The book was awesome. The movie, I don't know. Maybe it
It's
was
like
the
what?
actors and the actresses. I don't know.
No, the
Ain't-
book was real
The
good.
book
It
was
descriptive.
awesome. It was
How
like,
you feel about
hey,
the Zane that's coming out, the Zane Chronicle?
I hope they make it as good as the books. That's all
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
It seemed like they
No, I
never
watched it on
get the
HBO
book.
before, right?
But they have a new
They
one.
did used to have the HBO shit.
Yeah, they
was
did.
Yeah, that's my shit. They're real facts. Y'all know.
Ain't nothing she missed on HBO. Ain't nothing she missed. But yeah, I remember I got dragged to see 50 Shades of Grey, and I was just like,
Yeah, it was whack.
this was.
But
was
if
it.
you listen
But
to
the books was awesome.
yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got
So
got
that's
some
our
bottles.
spy
In,
box.
oh, we got feathers. Oh, I heard she get real with the feathers. You know,
Yes.
do it the right
So
way.
nice.
Never
Uh-huh.
heard.
Thank you.
So we got
Thank
some rosé.
Yeah,
Alright.
rosé.
What's y'all? Okay, how about this for all three of y'all?
Yeah.
What's y'all drink of choice when like
To get in.
to get it?
See, everything make you feel different. Like to
Mhm.
get it in,
Come
the
on,
brown.
speak it to
Yeah.
I
queen.
will.
Yeah.
The brown get you right.
Right.
Get you vodka. Get me on the rims. You don't want vodka with me because then we ain't going for. Because we gonna talk about what you
All
was
the
doing.
past.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
that's how you
arguing.
with
So
gin.
vodka is no good.
Damn, you
no
drink gin?
No, I'm saying that gin will get me,
Oh,
like,
you
I'll be
think
in here,
you're
like,
right.
crying and shit.
Yeah, everything
Wow.
make you feel different. I like my go-to all the time is Quavo because I can wake up and go to work in the morning.
Yes,
That's
women
very
love
good.
tequila.
Let me tell you
Crazy,
something.
like.
You can go to work. What you think?
Yeah,
of
I can
we
pop up.
We can go to work.
I can pop up.
I can pop up no
Champagne.
matter what time. That
like
Quavo.
Yeah, I like champagne. I like champagne still gives me a bad drunk, but I like, you know,
The feeling of
the
it.
feeling of it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like wine make your pussy tingle. You know
I
what I
love
mean?
wine.
Like,
sweet.
I
it
love
really
wine.
It's
does. It make
wine
you,
to wind
yeah,
down.
make your
Make
pussy
you-
tingle.
It's like
Yeah,
Come
if
in
you
my-
don't have a friend, like if
That's
you
why I
don't
call
have
it
Oh wait,
bubbly.
she got good.
Oh yeah, you go.
Yeah, we ready to catch
wait,
up.
do we have another glass? No. Gage, can we get
It's
another
the
shot?
other one.
No, we
That's
have
extra.
four. That's the extra one.
Fucking sick. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, you can pour a shot, whatever. But twice. But
You got
catch
two
up.
shots.
yeah, cause me and my girl, she actually put me onto wine more so.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And I was trying to wrap my mind and get into it, like, all right, talk about it. You good?
Oh, excuse me.
Don't worry about it. Shake that car accent off. You good? Take it off.
Alright.
But so I was like trying to get into it more, drink it more. But I realized, literally like a few weeks ago, I was like, wine not for me. It's good. I've had
You
some
think
good.
it's good?
But I prefer to just take shots. I prefer to get to where I'm going. I don't like the waiter period. Let's just get to
What
it.
y'all feel about foreplay? No, you just want to get into it.
don't want
You don't really care.
Whoa, don't put me in that box, queen.
Yeah,
Don't put-
you just
I said I'm into
I
foreplay.
heard what you said.
I said
over
What y'all
here.
think about
And I just
Yeah, a lot of dudes don't like to set the mood anymore.
I listen
Like,
to
nigga, put on some music.
I'm like, yo,
Like,
let's
seriously.
both take 3 shots right now. We there. We there.
Yeah.
We don't gotta take 2 glasses. Like, no.
You only getting 2 glasses out of a bottle. That's
3.
it.
That shows how much
No,
I
for me,
know. I don't know
You got
shit.
the big glass.
I got big glasses. You only getting 2.
Two
I
full
know
glasses.
all about it. So wine is cool.
Okay.
It's a lot to know about wine, though.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Don't
But
be uncultured.
it makes me sleepy.
Got you.
Wine makes
And
me
so,
sleepy.
did you say your answer was though? Would you say tequila too as well?
But I'm a wine drinker as well, so I love Quavo Gold
Same here.
with sour mix and lime juice.
Exactly.
But I also like wine. I like Moscato.
You like sweet wine, though. That
Yeah,
don't even
sweet
count.
I like
To
pizza.
the wine
Don't even-
connoisseurs, that's
Shout out to
real.
Lena. That's sweet
That's
wine.
not
Real wine.
Well, that's what I like. But
Okay.
I also do shots, and I do some brown, like I do Jim Beam apple, different things. But
Gotta get that crown.
I love brown.
Crown.
Oh, we got you. But
You old school.
right? Get out of here.
Crown is so old.
Don't do that.
You don't like that? You don't like honey jack?
Actually, no. I like all brown typically.
Okay, I was
Like
about to
you
say
say,
normally people
like-
that do.
Do say it's smooth.
Smooth as shit.
But
Like,
you say it's Henny.
see, you gotta let that go,
I said it's
queen.
smoother than Henny.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
say,
Yeah,
right? That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
You know, it was a shortage
Yeah.
of Henny, and everybody was getting Douce. But as
First
you
of
It was a shortage
Niggas,
of
don't
Henny.
go back now. Just don't go back to Henny. Just let it go.
Douce.
Let it go. Where am I going? Oh, it's in the box. Yeah, we got some bottles in here. You know, a bunch of fucking women rappers and shit. You know, I don't want to get to the shit.
That's not even rappers too. In those
This
gold
rapper.
packages.
That was rapper, but that gold bag is something.
is a
And
rapper.
that's
I ain't get to it. No, it's rapper in the way.
Why?
What's
Because
this?
it's rapper in the way.
That's a lavender infused bubble bath. It's for calming stress
Check
relief.
the name, turn it around, play by.
Playboxx.
Playboxx.
Yeah, show the name.
Branding purposes. I don't know.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely.
This one. What we got here?
That's
The
a
bullet?
lipstick
Yeah.
bullet. That's a lipstick bullet.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. I love the bullet.
Incognito. You a bullet girl? Because we were debating earlier, bullet versus
We
So
were-
bullet.
I got, I got the bullet and the rabbit.
I love the rabbit.
Ladies.
I
The
love
rabbit is my
that.
shit.
The
That's
rabbit,
my
you didn't even
favorite
pull that out.
toy to date.
Yeah, you said you
Oh,
want
we
to pull
had
the
a
dildo
rabbit,
out, but it's a
yes.
rabbit
In that box.
I'll pull it out. You don't
In the
want to touch
beginner's
it.
box.
The bullet is
All this
usually
shit
when I
in
go.
there.
Exactly,
I
but you
love
gotta
the
show
rabbit.
all that
Take the
shit in the
bullet.
box.
I was
So you
working
can
at
pull out
TD
the
Bank.
rabbit.
I have a bullet story. I have a
You can pull
bullet.
it out because
Right,
he said
because
he
you
gonna pull
fighting
it
on our
out.
box.
Cause
You got champagne? Dang, I really got a lot in here. Like,
Oh, let me tell you what's at the bottom.
Don't
Yes.
she can throw it back in there. I got a big black
She
one.
know.
I got a real big black one at home.
Exactly. She know.
That's
She
my
said,
shit.
"Oh,
So I was like,
oh, I see one yard. Y'all professional.
that's
Like,
the windows."
yes. Oh my God, I came on the right time.
massage oil.
Massage
Okay,
oil.
I'm in
Our
the
massage.
massage.
Yeah.
Into that. Okay, cool.
That's very
You know,
good.
Exactly
for
what
you
like
as well.
that.
You know, massages just mean, you know,
You can. It's both ways. You want one, she wants one.
Right.
But the
That's
guy
a-
massage is not. You know what that goes to.
That's fake.
It go to
That's
one
so
rub
fake.
and then to the
Right.
back. Like,
Everybody like, look.
that's what they for.
No.
how get a back massage? Then you spread it out.
That's what it's for. You already know I'm going right to the spread move. Like, that's what shit
That's so
for.
fake.
That's on the classic.
Let me kiss her
That's
real
the
quick.
classic move. But that box will do it for you.
Yo, that box is, I'm telling you.
Oh,
This is my shit.
That shit.
That's
That's
rabbit?
rabbit.
Yeah, because the
Yes.
ears is for the clitoris.
The ears.
You don't
Exactly.
necessarily have to put
Rabbit
it
ears.
into inside of you.
Uh,
But this will do shit that a man could never do.
That's how you
Never
feel.
do.
You put it
Yeah.
out there.
No, they couldn't.
That's how you feel?
Because the way the vibrations on it, the speeds, man.
couldn't have it.
And that's inserted and you got the at the same time. You
Yes.
can't, you can't get eaten out and
as well.
at the same
It's
time.
twist.
It's
I don't
you
have
know.
that one.
Well, you
Oh,
gotta
you
get
need
in
to
here.
Say
get into
twist.
it.
Oh, Lord. It's also warning labels as well. They said recently, like, you know, ladies gotta do it safely. Don't.
Oh
injure
yeah,
yourself.
we'll do that, and it's very
Yeah,
important.
it's important to clean your toys.
Yeah, I saw
You
that
can
one. I saw
pair
that one girl in the
STDs
news. Like, you know,
Important.
Yeah,
Through
yes,
toys?
yes,
Through
absolutely.
toys, absolutely.
I've heard that. Yeah.
No, you
What's
can't.
this?
That's a
That's
candle.
a candle.
Oh, okay. I'm overthinking.
It's
I'm thinking
not
like this
good.
shit, like you just drop it on you. Some other shit happen. Like,
You like, yeah, you like this to drop
what's
on
this?
your-
A candle. Oh, okay.
Just a candle. Relax.
Oh, I love this too.
So at the bottom of that box too, we have a
so
20.
she got a bunch of other shit I ain't seeing there. Okay.
We told you it was a lot of stuff in
It's
there.
a lot of stuff
Don't
in
do
this
that.
box.
Don't do that.
You wasn't pulling.
You wasn't feeling. You was like,
True.
I ain't
One
touching
of the
it.
main things in this box
Okay,
is
in this box I'm in?
Yes.
Okay.
At the very bottom, we have a 24
Oh,
karat
yeah,
gold
yeah.
face mask as well as
iPad.
The
Pull it
iPad
out
can
though,
be used
so they
for
can
the
know.
men.
Okay.
It's all the way flat at the bottom.
It's
Oh, I
24
see.
karat gold. Yeah.
Now, and another thing I have to reference in this
And I don't want
box.
to break nothing. That's why.
You're not.
I
gonna-
I got man hands. Like we break everything.
Well, people,
This
this
is
box.
for the
That's
eyes.
for the, yeah, that's for the
I
eyes.
just cut myself, but it's cool.
The men can use that. The woman, we have a
We
full
put
face
something in it
mask.
for everybody.
We
It's
have something
right.
in the box that can be used on everyone.
This is a nice box.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout
But
out to
cute.
the,
We
shout
need
out to
to
the quality, ladies.
They got
They
a box
are
that will
trying.
take care of your box.
She's a comedian.
They got the box that will take care. I would love to do a commercial for you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
Thank you. We honestly, too, in all of the boxes, we really thought long and hard. We didn't just throw it together.
Right, you
We
just put a
wanted
dildo in there and be like, here you go.
No, we
Dick in the
thought
box,
of
like.
quality stuff. We thought of things that we really use. And
And-
things that
Oh,
could be
sorry.
used on everyone. No, go ahead.
Right, and like I said, some people are.
See, this what happened when dudes go do boxing. Now the shit can't go back how it
Exactly.
was.
Don't
like,
worry, we'll
this-
She'll fix it back up.
don't got
But you
nothing for
gotta
it, like.
understand these boxes. Some women aren't comfortable going to the store asking. They might not be sure as to what they really like, or you know what I mean, or comfortable talking to a stranger. I've been to the store. I'm open with myself. I know better. I've been to a store and I was asking for a specific thing. And this girl sent me, she said, oh, well, we don't have that there. You might want to go to South Street, such and such and such. So what she suggested I got what she suggested. And that's really wasn't what I was looking for. But what I was looking for is in that box.
Talk heavy. Now let's go to the last box.
What I was looking for was in that box.
Alright,
But
can you grab it
that's
for
what
me?
I was looking for. But like I said, some people aren't comfortable. You know what I mean?
And I'm gonna let
Going
you go
to-
through it this time.
Oh, I'll get into that.
Yeah, because you was so
That-
heavy, but it's
No, because I like you. I'm seasoned. Listen, I've been in a relationship for
Okay,
over
Queen.
15 years.
What
So
happened?
you got to do different things. Oh, I'm single now.
What happened?
Let me. A lot of stuff happened.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
A lot of stuff. So if we talked about my age. So from half of those years, remember I was a young adult and all that crap.
Gotcha.
So, you
Gotcha.
know,
Life happens.
life.
Gotcha. So in this box, what's it called again?
This is our bondage box.
Bondage
And
box.
basically,
This is for the season.
Look at the white people like, yeah.
It's for people who
First of all, y'all want to see what's in that basket right there. That basket right there, that's the bondage basket right there. Zach has seen this all before.
They done turned red. Their face lit up like
Can I
bondage.
just say one thing about the boxes? I just want to really
Speak
stress.
to the mic, miss.
Oh, okay. I just want to really stress the quality of these boxes. Everything in these boxes, the box retails, everything in it is double what we asked for the boxes. That's important because if you go into the store to buy any
lot
of
of
these
shit in there,
items,
yeah.
if you go into the store, you know
You spend it over
that
it.
you're spending way over what you're paying for these boxes. Double it. If
Them
not,
toys are about 6
triple.
Tell
This
them what
box
it
is
exactly.
triple. And people don't realize it if they don't
It's like
really.
84 days.
This
No,
box
No,
is
that's
like
not
$200.
right.
I was like, she's in the one tour.
Wait, what you say? How much is this box?
This box is about $200-300.
We asked
She a
for.
specialist.
What's this box?
That box we only asked for
Because I mean, I look at the
$50
toys,
for
I
this.
see the.
Honest, this is what we saying.
Yeah.
These are quality boxes,
Wow.
and we don't ask for much for the boxes. But you only know if you actually purchase these items if you go into sex stores and stuff. You
Think about the
realize
people who
what you're
don't have
getting.
toys because they're not comfortable to go to the store,
Yeah.
or they live with people. They don't want their package coming and people
Right,
seeing
they're
what's in their
embarrassed.
package. Because I had that too. I had a customer. She was like, "Where was you a week ago? I just ordered something, and my kids got the package."
I'm gonna
And
buy
I
a
was
box
like,
tonight. If you guys.
Oh sure. So-
We went through them, sorry, but I can make any.
Yeah, just make it. You make it pretty.
Oh, we
I
can
got
make
you.
it pretty.
Yes.
The man.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll get into this one.
All
Now
right.
this is my baby.
Bondage box.
Right. It's the bondage box, but it is for all levels because there's some stuff that's in it that's just normal. But it is for people who basically.
Well, it's all normal.
It's
But
what?
you said that's normal.
What?
You said it's some stuff in here that's normal. It's all normal.
No, it's
But-
all normal, but I'm saying like it's for people basically who practice sadomasochism. And that's
Correct.
you like to get pleasure from
In
pain.
Right.
From pain. Or whatever. And
Y'all
I
included
encourage
in that?
I'm sorry?
Y'all included in that?
Are we included in what?
Pleasure.
Like, what is y'all level of pain pleasure type thing? Like, what? Is there a max? Is there a limit to it for y'all?
Oh yeah.
It's
You
a
have
limit.
safe
You
words.
have to have boundaries.
You gotta have
Everyone has
boundaries.
boundaries.
Have you
I'm
ever
in the middle.
In the middle, where you say you
I
are.
like some stuff in this box.
In this box. I like some stuff in it. It's not for me, but I'll get over it. We'll get into that. But
Right. But I do like most of the stuff in this
Have you
box.
ever came across a guy like in the moment where he's like he reached that point like no, that ain't for me. So.
yeah, sure. You just said about tying up. Nobody tying
A lot
up.
of men don't.
No, I'm talking about no. For you, it was the max though. Like he tried to do something you wasn't with, like.
No, I
Because seeing
never.
women tend to be more adventurous with their minds, like.
Yeah, that didn't really.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha.
But women are more adventurous. But again, remember we talked about some women are really shy to say what they want to do. So they might want to do these things, but they're not bringing it up to their partner.
Definitely.
They're praying he brings it up so that they can.
Do you think it's a fun? Cause I've heard some girls. I came across some girls where like, when you fucking them, they say a bunch of shit. Like in the moment that they try to not recollect or recall afterwards.
Because it was just in the moment. Like,
Oh!
That wasn't. I did not say that. And if I did say that, you know why? Like I was just trying to get you. Like,
But they may even say some shit like maybe like some hidden desires. Is that their true self? As
well, you better catch it when she say it. Yeah.
Probably.
Just curious.
Right.
I'll continue though. Let's go into the box. You ever seen Seven?
Oh yeah. That. Wait. Is that
With
what
Brad Pitt, Morgan
Yeah,
Freeman?
absolutely.
They're like, what's in the box? What's in the box? Open the box, please. You want to pull out a human dick in there,
Wait, put
like.
this over there. Put this in.
Yeah, let's take a shot real quick too.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
You take a second one?
Please slow down on these shots.
Yeah, take a second
No, we can
one.
you like fireball too. You like fireball just as well.
I'm getting a half a shot.
Oh, you don't even gotta drive.
I thought you was a bartender.
That's why I'm
Don't
sleeping
trust
too.
her.
I got off at 2:30 last night. I'm tired, and I woke up at 5:15. Don't go there. I'm a bartender.
All right, Queen. What's in the box?
That'll shut you
Fastest-
up. All right, Queen.
Right.
That's gonna shut you right up.
Yeah.
I like that, Queen.
Did you take your second one before
No,
we
this
go
is
to
it right here.
All right, take yours.
My cup right
Oh.
Yeah, take yours. We come back with it. This is our third. So we gotta come back.
I do need it.
I know. I was like, sure.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
All right, and you want to swing that back around when you're done,
Say you
ladies.
got me sick.
Really?
Yeah, you see me.
And before we get in the box,
For another one?
yes.
Shit.
You gotta catch up.
Yeah, you
Here
know,
we
like
go.
fucking Asian man can't drive. God damn.
Oh wait, no, I messed it up.
All right, so
I was so mad when it was Asian too. I was like, damn,
Talk-
you had to be then.
talk about it real quick.
Trust me, 'cause I'm
Oh, okay. Damn.
You're gonna take yours. Talk about it.
You like a no panties type of nigga. Yeah, straight to the point.
Shut Hey, don't read me.
That's what they keep trying to say about him.
Don't read
straight to the
me.
point. And
We
you
brought
you said you didn't said it
Right.
a million
We
times.
brought him.
First of all,
You said it in so many ways.
first of all,
We pay attention.
Yeah.
first of all,
What?
what's in the box?
Mickey, get into this
All right,
box.
okay.
Yeah.
So this
You
is
wanna
our
know?
bondage box.
Bondage box.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Oh,
You know, every box has the business
Our
card and
logo.
our logo.
Our
had
mission
a nice little
I love this
the
shit.
word?
And
It's
it's
packaged
seducing.
nice.
Yeah.
All right, so this is packaged nice.
Cheater.
So I'll pull out.
What's in the box? Black dick. All right,
Right,
boom, off
'cause
top.
now this one is a standard one as well, where it can go on the wall or it can go
shit.
on a surface area where you can ride it at home.
sit on it.
Right,
Practice
exactly.
your bounce.
That's why the suction cup is important.
Have y'all practiced y'all balance before? You know, some girls they can't really ride dick that well.
Now,
practiced my
it's
Nigga.
different, but it's different
I'm
if you on the
seasoned.
bed, right? And it ain't no legs.
I was about to say, it's
Ain't
a little
no
different.
lat-
But
I hear about girls complain about their knees being bad.
a lot of women do.
Yes.
Y'all
Yes,
knees
sir.
still?
Yeah, older,
Yes.
Are y'all knees still?
This
in-
arthritis, yeah.
Arthritis
I'm
kicked
still
in.
good right
You still
now.
good?
She's
Okay.
still
Still good. I'm
How about
still
Oh yeah, because you
are
be
the
talking
knees
about that.
intact?
Sally like
Yeah,
The cartilage there?
my knees are good, but the hip. You know,
The hip.
sometimes
You
I have my
gotta
hips. I'll be like, nigga, I got about 10, 15 more seconds up in me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
He's talking about 35 minutes, 45 minutes.
Niggas be
Not
like, you
on
can ride
top.
them for an hour. I'm like, oh.
No, not an hour.
Girls say
I
it's
got an hour.
Girls say hour. We really just say 2 minutes. Damn, you want an hour? Like I say 120 seconds.
But
Like,
you know what's funny? I do think about
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm on top and I get tired. I'm like, damn, and we get so mad at them when they tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired of shit.
I'll be tired after like 9 minutes, but I be trying.
But look at it.
take
That's a
9
long time.
minutes now. We taking 9 minutes.
I feel like 5 is max. Me.
All right, what else?
No, I be
besides-
real tired.
What else is in here?
Oh, real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Before she pulls out the next item, I just want to say something. Every box comes with this little silver pouch.
Oh, no, okay.
This pouch has, you was asking about the lubricant earlier. Every box has a water-based lube in it.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, we put this in every box as well as a cleanser. So we told you we're going to get into the cleanser at the end of everything because it is important. And we put what is it?
a mild hypoallergenic cleanser.
Correct.
So that for
Sorry.
people who have sensitive skin,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
very important because I don't know if you guys know, but if you incorporate people in your session in the bedroom, you can spread STDs through your toys.
Correct.
So
Right,
it's
I heard
very
that.
important. But some people,
And you just
know,
want to
of course.
clean your toys.
or
better.
you might think, oh, it's just me. I don't got to clean it
I
for
have a
yourself.
specific
You
question
need
for
to
y'all.
clean it.
Yeah.
You need to clean your toys
It's
each
it's
time.
funny I
I'm a
said
little
that.
tipsy, so maybe my words are...
Just like the episode, you know, the plugs over there, plug and plug intern, they had a
Yeah.
confession when they was talking about they don't get tested. I didn't say this. It wasn't me. It was just
Okay.
I might agree. No,
But
but I
with
was
men-
saying that, you
A
know,
lot
the
of men don't.
men have the logic where if you're in a
If that
relationship,
woman is getting tested,
They be like,
if
they're
she
good.
good,
If she good, then I'm good.
right.
And you know what? It's so
A lot of men.
We good.
because
A lot
So
of
shout out to
men.
the
They say
cleanser.
that-
If she cleaned it, we cleaned it.
but
Like,
it's funny because
But
we can think that
That's
too.
not even true, though.
I know,
That's
I
the
know.
craziest thing.
it's ignorant. I know.
Stuff that shows up
Very
in you may not
ignorant.
show up in
Right.
me.
It's
I know.
very ignorant.
Read me for filth.
I do have a question.
Sure.
But I'll wait till y'all get to the cleaning part. I just wanted to know. Well, I'll ask y'all now. How long should a person keep toys before they
that's
like
a good question.
restock? Like a person, I
Is there a
actually have
shelf
stuff
life?
like this. Like
I
I think it's time for new ones.
I was
That's what I'm
about to
buying
say,
You know, I be keeping.
I
be
don't
keeping
really
drawers
know
forever.
about a time frame, but I do have old stuff, and you can start to smell the rubber on
Right.
and certain things. So
And if
it's
it's
like I'm
cracked-
not using that no more. Or
If
after
it's
you
cracked.
use it and you
Just
feel
saying,
like
it's rubber.
you know
Rubber crack.
it's old.
It
You know
looks,
what
time
or
to
if
get
it
rid
looks
of
old, like if it's like a clearer white one, sometimes it'll start looking.
Start to
You
turn
know that
colors and all
creamy
that
looking,
stuff.
And
like
honestly-
beigey color is like then time for a new one.
Yeah,
New stuff is
it's light
produced
skin
all
all of
the
a sudden.
time
That shit was
too.
dark skin.
So it's like that's old. I want to get with new stuff. And
Right.
each, like I said, or even in our mission statement, it said about the seasons. New stuff come out all, the time.
So we
Yeah,
want to
upgrade
stay
that
on
dude.
top of all
Exactly.
the stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
Like you change a real nigga. Change your real dildo.
All right, so what's in the box?
Change your dildo.
All right, so what else we got?
All right. So okay. So like Simon said, the satchel. This is just the cleanser and the lubricant.
Lubricant. Every box comes with it.
Every box come with it. Oh wait. Every box come with a shot. In the beginner's box we had the tubes.
The tubes
So this
of
box
shots.
come with a clear liquor and
A dark
a
liquor.
dark liquor.
Tito's.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
We getting you
we
right.
classy.
We right.
Right. We try to set the mood. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, you know.
All right.
Take them 2 shots. We ready to go. Like,
But yeah. Okay. So this has a collar.
oh,
This
wow.
is a collar, and it also has the lead. It has the leash.
Right.
So
I've seen that.
it's called the lead. We're not animals, so I'm not gonna call it a leash. It's a
Gotcha.
lead. So this is the collar and the lead, and then this has
Does
a
it-
whip.
Oh, wait.
Right.
Yeah. Soft leather.
Soft leather.
Yes.
Y'all into that? Y'all like that one?
Yes.
Yes.
I can fuck with the whip.
You like the
Yeah.
whip?
Not too
Not too
hard.
hard, like
not too
relax.
hard.
Especially we
Calm
gonna do it
down.
for black
We
chick.
not-
I like pretty
The
heavy
J-Lo.
handed.
You know what, to be honest, too, like, let me just kind of put this disclosure out there. A lot of men think that women love that hard smack. We don't.
No.
I'd rather get choked before you do that. I'm
Exactly.
going to be honest, calm down.
Oh, you thought the slap was for you?
Whatever,
What you get out of that? What you
it's
get out
for,
this
we
smack?
don't love
Because I don't like it too
that
hard.
hard. We hate it.
Every time I like the
hates it.
sound, what you like?
Yeah, every woman hates
I want to
the
see
word.
the cheeks jiggle. That's all it's about. Like,
Oh, wait. It's not that hard.
about
What?
jiggling.
and don't let you. Y'all,
Seriously?
you know, y'all pretty light over there.
Right.
Don't let them cheeks get red.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would it sport? Are you dead ass? It's just like
We never knew.
Yeah, it's not for you.
Because I'm like, fuck, you hit me so hard.
Like, okay. How about this? It's like 30% for y'all, 7% for the ego,
Oh.
the jiggle.
Really?
Yeah.
But can I say something? I'm just curious. If it's for the jiggle, can't we just smack the bottom of them and they jiggle? Can't we just do a little of this, grip them up, and they jiggle?
You want to be the background?
I'm just
Yo,
curious.
I was wondering that.
I'm
Why
being
so
honest,
hard?
I don't like the hard slap, and every every guy pulls it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be real with you. I had someone who gave me a light tap before, and I was like, what the fuck?
What you doing?
Right, see? You can't think I'm a bitch.
He
No.
was like,
You gotta be a man.
To be honest, that's why I've never, like, I do the choking, that's nothing. But I still have yet to do the face slap thing, because I'm like, I don't want to be too soft, because you think I'm a bitch. But I want to
you
smack
don't
the
wanna
shit
smack-
out of
Right,
her.
I like that
Now,
too.
I'm gonna
but
be honest, I
we
never
gonna
had
get
a
bruised.
face
yeah,
I like that though.
I'll take a choke over.
I love the choke.
But some girls say they
definitely
want
don't
that. I'm
want a
like,
face
yo,
slap.
I really want to smack you. But
Exactly,
like,
but I can feel that
Okay.
though. I like that part, and the
Just
toys
smack the
too.
shit out
That's
of
what
you.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, the
See,
toys,
I love the choke, not the slap.
Yeah.
I like it all.
It's funny how see how everybody is
Like
different.
different
though.
things.
So that's why you
But
have to
that's-
talk about it.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why it's important to talk to your
Communication.
partner before y'all get into it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that you know what each other, which
And boundaries.
exactly, or what you expect after the experience.
Right. Okay. Before we continue, earlier we was talking about rounds. How long do you like sex typically?
Man, I went through some bullshit the other day.
Oh man. What this nigga?
This dude was, he had the nigga take a Viagra and he had a big dick. So,
He took a Viagra? How old?
Yeah, he's not even old. It's just that we've been anticipating sex for years.
Yeah. So
Well, how was it though?
Yeah,
Right.
Was it awesome?
He
That's
was in town from the West Coast.
He has
so-
something to prove. Oh
All
yeah.
right, you know,
Yeah,
so
the
he
best
didn't want
of
to
me.
sell. But I was like, no, you could have came with regular dick. I would have been all right. You know what I mean? I would have
I ain't even coming for all this.
Alright,
Like,
it was a regular dick.
here.
We was about an hour and a half of fucking.
nah.
Yes.
Yes,
No,
I'm gonna have
I'm gonna
to
be
fuck it.
honest.
That was-
She like yeah.
No,
But
because
his
you know
dick
what my
was
dream
too
is?
big for that.
Okay.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
no.
So
He
it was
really
like,
had
oh,
an
you were
island.
cool.
No, he wasn't from the island. He's just a big bald nigga. You know, sometimes
I was about to say you said
You fucking Luke Cage.
it's there.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
much. Cause
And then he in the
alright. You
Navy.
just like
You know,
God.
I don't get pussy like that.
Yeah, he was.
You know, so
He
was a
came from
little much.
slavery. Like he had some
Yeah.
proof that day.
he was like, I was like, yo, I had to, it was to the point where I'm like, yo, what's going on? He said, oh man. He said, I took a Viagra. I said, you took a what? A Viagra. I said, why would you do that? He said, I didn't want to take any chances.
That's a real nigga right there.
He's a real one. You need to
Real
keep
right.
him around.
Yeah, he was thoughtful.
Yeah.
So,
I
So,
like
but you
that.
say,
I
so are you
like
I've
saying
been doing it
that
for years, like 10 years.
if it was a little
Wait,
smaller,
this
you
your
would
first
cool
time
with the
y'all-
hour and a half?
Probably, most likely, but his dick was, it's too big to do all that fucking.
Okay.
Like when it comes to big dicks, I'm good for a couple minutes.
I've
know
heard
what?
that some girls say, a lot of girls like they want the big dick and all that shit, but a lot of girls say like it's like
Or
they don't want. A lot of girls say, you know, they like would love a huge dick or whatever, but they want to say
The
want to be with it
after effects.
forever per se, like and
yeah, that's
fucking
not hubby
constantly.
dick. There's something called hubby dick, and super huge dicks are not
Exactly.
hubby dick.
It's so
Interesting.
funny, Q. Me and my sister was just talking about this. That was this today or yesterday?
You don't marry them
Yesterday,
dicks.
We
Like,
was
what?
just
You
talking
fucked
about
up?
this
Big ass
yesterday.
dick.
No, honestly, too big is definitely an issue.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
it's
And
cool,
in the ER.
right?
This
Listen,
should be all fucked
you
up.
can't get your life right for like 3 days, 2 days.
God
So
damn!
honestly, you think that's what you want? Honestly, I
No,
think
it's not.
average. You don't want that because it's cool, but then. Honestly, if they go long, now you dry midway through, and it's not that you're not enjoying it, but it's so big, it's taking up so much space. It's just annoying.
So much
The
space.
friction, honestly.
And they
matter.
they have the nerve to take long to come.
Yeah, and that's always the
You
long.
got some nerve.
Some nerve to be lasting long.
No, because they're always the ones that take long.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. So one long time ago,
So medium dick niggas like, you know.
Yeah, great. I love it.
I said this recently on the
Medium.
episode. I saw Trina on the Breakfast Club, and it was like years
Trina?
ago. Trina.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, yo, what type of dick? You know, she the baddest bitch and all that shit.
Exactly.
Like, what type of dick would you prefer? Like, and she's like 12 inches, and I was like,
Wow.
prefer? Like
brought
minimum?
it.
Like
She
prefer? And I was like, wow.
Probably fake.
I can never fuck
Probably was
Trina.
playing
Like,
with
I don't got the 12 inches. Like, I just it ain't here. Like, I don't got the 12 inches for it.
That's too much.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why she the baddest bitch though. Shout out Trina.
She
But
probably
she not.
faking.
To
I
the
don't
new
even
people,
believe
she
it.
not.
Of course,
In
yeah,
our
definitely.
generation, yes.
Actually,
That's-
Trina pretty light
crazy.
these days. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
pretty
way
right.
like.
Prime Trina, like, yo, get the fuck out of here, bitch. Y'all see that?
What,
on
the
Instagram, these
But back in the day,
She was awesome back in the
yeah.
day.
Yeah,
Back in the
heck
day.
yeah.
pull over.
Right.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Oh, you was pulled over.
Oh,
you
yeah,
was,
Trina.
you was Trina. You was mini
Yeah, you
Trina.
trying to talk to her, man.
No, they ain't bitch.
Oh, wait, back to the box. Though. What's in the box?
All right. Well, this next is okay. The rope.
Oh,
For the
I thought that was another dildo. What the fuck is
No,
that? Oh,
this
rope.
is for,
Gotcha.
this is the rope for the bondage.
Okay.
But you know, You're not into it, but
But
so,
a lot of women like to be tied up.
Of course,
yeah. Okay, so now this is even big for me. So that's why I said not everything in this box. This is an anal plug. It's a silicone vibrating anal plug. Now, it's cool because it feels so nice, so it probably would just slide right in. But like I said, this for me is even big.
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. So I could
how
put
much
this
you,
in
sis?
vaginally, but
I've been
would
hearing good things about the anal plug. A girlfriend of mine said her man have been trying it and they really, really
They
love
love
it.
I love anal plugs,
Yeah.
but this one
is a bit
big.
large.
That does
It's
look big.
NBA
This is
plug.
larger than the usual.
And
I hear that
But
it
it's
intensifies
so
what's
nice.
going
So
on in
the
the
quality
vagina.
of
Oh,
this one,
absolutely, very nice.
7
You want to get
speed.
into that?
What she said?
It
I'm sorry,
intensifies.
she said that
It does.
Her girlfriend said that anal plug intensifies the orgasm. It definitely does.
Yeah.
Anal
Oh,
plug,
y'all never
period.
pulled out the beads in the first box.
Yeah,
That's what
so
anal
that
beads do.
beginner's box has anal beads.
Explain how anal beads work.
I am pull. What's your name again?
Tata.
Tata, can you pull or you pull out the?
I've always like how like you put them in. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. So this is where you would start it. So these are. Remember, I said you need all 3 of these boxes in your life. So the beginner's box has the anal beads in it, and it'll get you ready.
Oh, so it ain't like a string or nothing. Is
It's
it?
like
No, it's not a string.
It's not a, back in the day it was a string. You
Oh.
saw them back in the day?
That's
Like
where
real
you saw
sex
it.
probably,
Real
like-
sex.
Exactly. Now it's for we in 2018.
God.
So the new thing.
How did they get that shit in there? Like it's so much string.
The old ones was beads,
was like
hard
bead after
plastic
bead,
beads
pushing
on
them
a
up.
string. Now these ones are silicone based. So if we pulled this out, they're stretchy and they're soft. They're pliable. So you put your finger in this and you pull them out. So the goal of anal beads is you put them in, you slide them in before you come, and then when you do come, then you pull it out, and it intensifies the climax.
Wow.
Right, but these will get you ready for. Well, I don't know if it'll really get you ready. For, like I said, this
It
is
might.
This is for some people.
You might get
but
drafted.
This is a bit large for
Extreme.
me. But like I said, this is great quality though. This
You
one
can
is-
also put this up and down. So you don't have to just let it sit.
True.
Although that's one way you can use it. You can just pull it up and down.
I hear some girls who they would like the thumb in the ass, maybe like getting an 8 in the ass or whatever, but they don't like getting fucked in the ass. Would y'all
That's
say y'all
true.
like that or
I
y'all
mean,
like
I'm
that?
all over. But
Yeah, we know
that's
that.
true.
Take a little fucking ass. Time
Right.
to time.
Not all the time. At the end of the day, I'm not with it every day. All the time we fuck. But can we do it? Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, ain't that
I can't do
something?
it all the time.
Anything?
I got
Oh yeah.
heavy
It's 2
foreplay
more
for
things in
anal.
the box.
Heavy foreplay.
So you
for
never like just get ass, never just adapt to it.
I need
I think
heavy.
it does.
Oh,
I don't know. I
You
need
got that
heavy
rookie
foreplay
ass.
every time.
You got that rookie ass.
A
I think I do. Yeah.
He said, does it ever adapt to it? I think so. I
It
think
does.
if you do it enough, it does.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it all the time because it's after effects after you do it in the butt. For me,
Have you ever shit on a
Yeah.
dick?
that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That's always kept me from
No,
doing
it's
it.
so
man.
funny, but no,
Wow.
because
It's
porn
very
stars and
possible.
stuff, they get prepared. That's work.
Right,
They
right.
get prepared. They cleanse before the shoot. But in real life, when you might not have did that, you're gonna an accident may occur.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
my closest
is
friends
real
are
life.
gay, and they say they won't eat certain things if they know have sex coming up.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It gets messy sometimes.
And it's a
I'm
job.
like, wow, that's a lot of preparation.
Yeah,
for
it's a
sex.
lot of
Like,
work
y'all
too.
just let me
Ava.
slide in that pussy. I don't got time to be.
That's
What,
what
you
I'm
don't
saying.
want to do it in there? Do you like anal sex?
No, I've never done it. I have no interest in it.
You have no interest in it?
Because I don't want to get shit on.
That's
But
not
that's the only
always
reason
the
why?
case.
Oh, shit on
That's
me.
typically the only reason. I have like a mental block of like shit. Like I'm like, this
That's
pussy
what I'm
feels amazing.
saying.
Like why would I
But
go in there?
I would
Like,
think that
But
for
it's
the
very
people who
tight.
has that, right? Can anybody else talk?
y'all like
Might
fucking the
have.
ass fellas in the room? Anybody?
I never did it, so
You never did it.
Gage,
either?
I know you
Yes.
fucking ass. I know Gage fucking
So
ass.
we all looking at that
Like,
Intern about that
I know.
life.
I want to know. That's what I'm asking them. You asking us all these questions. I just want to
They
know. if
did.
will-
Zach.
never.
Never.
Never?
Gage done it all. Gage done
Gauge.
it all.
You
He
like
has-
it? Like it's tighter gauge.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right.
It's just a lot of work.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. That's
It's
all
a lot of
It's
work.
tighter.
But if it's with a person that does it on a regular or
Mhm.
is seasoned to it, then it's not as much work.
Right,
So
right,
then it's
sure.
more enjoyable.
But you know what's so funny? It's so crazy because that's what I watch on porn. I watch.
How is your
all-
girls be searching anything? Like,
Sometimes I do search a lot of things, but I have go-to stuff that I like to look.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I can't do it, but I admire the people who can do it
Right.
because that's what I watch on my.
I had like a prime, because nowadays we got like social media, there's porn, there's some form of porn everywhere else. I don't be
Right.
searching porn anymore or whatever. But I had like a prime part of my life, And I feel like I had like a Rolodex of just videos from that time that I was like really going to the old search bar.
Who do you like?
Oh, you gonna go there with it?
Yeah.
No, you got the one of the goats, Roxy Reynolds. You got I fuck with Spanish. You just making Roxy?
I don't know. I probably know.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because
Men typically know names it seem like.
We from a different generation.
True.
So that's why I'm asking you.
All right, so we got for the niggas out there, my age bracket. You got Roxy. You got what's the Spanish girl name? Isis Taylor.
I'm gonna throw it back for you.
What's that girl name? Vanessa Del Rio. You gonna say her?
No, not that.
I got a throwback that I used to love.
This is
Jada Fire.
Oh no, she not my child.
I'm not an ass person.
I haven't been like Pinky in her prime. Pinky in her prime.
That's what I was about to say. Pinky
in her prime.
In her prime. But no, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all something.
Shut up sometimes.
Pinky is like a midget. Like
she is a midget.
But she's shorter than me. She's shorter
than me. Like 4'8".
I guarantee you she's shorter than you. But anyway, it's funny that you say that because
Cherokee too.
That's what about
Cherokee, yo!
I can't take some tattoos.
No, why? Because have you seen her recently? That's why I was laughing.
She's still beginning, like. She's like 50.
No, I like Cherokee. This is why I was asking you, because really, I'm not into technology and stuff. So I'm used to the old stuff. So I have like DVD porn. I stumbled upon her like exit.
That should be skipping and stuff like.
I had so many, right? So now everybody's looking on their phone. But yeah, she do a whole bunch of new shit. She got socks.
Like the old
she travel like the strippers.
Yeah.
And then I use the lips.
Oh yeah.
But no, I ain't like her back in the day, but now she look a lot like with the times now. So whatever. Yeah. I knew I was gonna say throwback. All right, so let me finish real quick. Gotcha. We only got 2 more things. Okay, so these are alligator nipple clamps. Some people into nipple play, and the guys like nipple play too.
Interesting.
A lot of men like nipple play. Now
I had a guy here one time say he's like I don't know if he said he prefer, but I think he might have said he said one time like I told her like stop sucking my dick and look at my nipples. I was like.
No, cute. Real shit, cute. A lot of guys like their nipples lit.
Over the dick,
I'm not gonna say that, but they do like it.
I met a guy who didn't like his dick sucked. I thought it was weird too.
Really?
Yeah, it was the first for me as well.
You like, it's gonna be a breeze, like.
Hell yeah,
I'm like, bet it.
Right. I was like, well, shit.
I won't say I don't like my dick sucked as much as I used to. Like when I was younger, I was like, I want my dick sucked all the 24 hours in a day, 22 sucking my dick. But nowadays, I can actually go like a good amount of time without sucking. I'm all about intercourse these days. Like,
really?
Fucking whatever. But dick suck, yeah. That's interesting.
So do you be watching porn and be like, I'm gonna try that move?
Nah.
No.
When I was younger though, these days I actually don't think like that. I don't think about that.
How long you been in your relationship?
3.5.
3.5
that's
years?
kind of long. Yeah.
Okay.
And y'all don't
use any toys at all?
But it's still new, probably.
So you need to get into
You need to get into
like, rate your sex life on a scale of 1 to 10 is.
What you mean? What's the rate?
10
like
is
amount
we
or
have a great sex life.
Oh no, it's great sex.
Great sex. Okay.
Great sex. I you can't give girls too much props. Y'all get y'all head.
How do men do that? Give us that shit.
No. Stay humble. Stay humble.
Man.
No, because they can get better. Like if you tell me I'm good, all right, well I'm gonna get great. Right.
I give her props. She's best pussy I ever had. So I give her props.
Nice.
And her drive is
up to okay. Cool. That's what's up.
Was anything else in there?
One more thing. So, remember when I said I had went to the store? So I was asking for...
So what did the bitch not know?
Right. So I was asking her for a ball gag. So she tells me, okay, we don't have any, but we have...
That's like sex 101. I mean, that's
exactly, but she
this
gave
shit
me
101. Right?
like a bone. Like she had... The one that they had at the store was like a
bitch,
bone.
you had one job.
What?
How you like the bone?
I kind of like it a little bit. But it had like more went into the into my mouth, so it was like a bone, and then I associated it with a dog. But this one is the ball gag, so it has the ball and it has the adjustable straps, but it has holes in the ball so you can breathe.
Gotcha.
That's the thing,
right?
Because I like getting choked and with the ball so that you can breathe. So I like.
So that's what it's for.
Right.
I always thought
this
it was
is what
like
I had wanted. What?
I always thought it was just I didn't understand it. So you're saying it's like getting choked still?
No, you're getting choked, but having this in your mouth, I feel like, I don't know, it like produces extra spit. I don't know.
Okay.
I just like
an
the
enhancement.
right. I
Okay,
like
that's
the
fine.
sensation. It's crazy, but I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's what's in our bondage.
It's kind of like getting dominated.
Right, for people who are into domination.
You got any, besides the dude that just like fucks your life away or whatever? You got any other like interesting sex stories?
I have a lot of interesting sex stories.
Alright, gotcha. Alright, cool.
I mean, damn, that sounds crazy. I guess you can give me I guess, you know, the Never Have I Ever game. I'm usually like out of that game.
Okay, how about that? Alright,
So-
let's see if you can touch on with some of these quick round questions. Whatever.
Yeah.
Are you one of things? Remember earlier I was talking about women who say things during sex. You're like, what? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You know what that mean?
Right.
Are y'all women? Are y'all proponents of like, come at me, come inside me? They
Yeah,
like,
I-
why did you actually do it though? It's like,
When it's really, really, really good, I do say dumbass shit.
Yeah.
how about y'all? Yeah, that's your. Oh, you don't do that. That's not your goal. Oh, how
I
about
like to talk.
you? You say that line now?
What? Come at me?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Probably. Oh yeah,
I haven't been
can say
saying
it
that
'cause
shit
I got
lately,
IUD.
though.
I can
Because
say
I
that.
don't have like a consistent person right now that I'm having sex with. So like, I'm like, nah, I just need this dick tonight. You know?
Right.
Okay. How about this?
You know?
Yeah, relax.
Shit. I'm
Um,
about to hit you with what you doing after this. You know when niggas want you to leave, what you about to do? What you about to get into?
I've heard girls say move that move. I don't know how I feel with girls who move that move. Like, what you doing? I'm like,
What you doing after this?
But to put on my shoes, like, I'm not getting fat. How about this, right?
Oh, you had work in the morning?
Personally, I don't like, cause I can kind of get with a girl, like, you know, depending on whatever. If you fucking her, she might, all right, like she trying to stop you, like, you know, trying to, all right, eat whatever. But don't stop me for like you giving me head, like no, like you got to take all of this and like really go in. So the question is, which are y'all more likely to do, like the calm down, relax? Hair, are you all in on the hair or all in dick? Cause some girls like, yo, I don't give a fuck how much is hair, give me all this dick in me. And some girls like, I don't give a fuck how much is in my mouth, I'm going all in with the mouth. Which
Yeah,
are you more likely to like, all right, easy, don't bob my head that hard. You know, but
Which one do I enjoy doing?
which are you more likely to like be like, all
Put
right,
this brakes on.
yeah, put the brakes on it.
I'll say
Put the
intercourse.
hand
For
out.
me, I'll say more of intercourse because I can control
The head.
with the head. I can
Gotcha.
control. I feel like I'm in control when it comes to the head. But intercourse, you know, they don't feel what you feel, so you have to sometimes guide them and let them know and pump the brakes and kind of reshift the energy a little bit.
Yeah, you don't have my
You
hand.
know.
It was like, all right, relax.
Yeah, so yeah, more. with the
Same with
head.
y'all? Or?
I agree, and I think sometimes men think because they're getting enjoyment,
Definitely.
you're getting enjoyment, and it's like, yeah, no, that's not
This
the
ain't
spot,
that.
and this is a UTI waiting to happen because I can feel that urinary tract infection coming the next 2 days because you're hitting the wrong
Yes,
spot.
and you in tune with your body. You
Right,
know.
and it's like relax, shift it over a little bit. But they hype because they feel like because you're
I'm
pushing
killing
back,
this shit.
they're killing it, and it's like you're killing.
She got her
it.
hand out like she in pain.
Yeah, it's like I'm in pain and not enjoyable.
She gonna tell her friends, oh, you gonna like be limping
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
tell my friends you're the worst.
Are you the same, miss? Was like, what you? Oh, you like you ain't breaking nothing.
I'm good.
Speak your truth, sis.
You want how much?
Okay. How about would y'all say super side off sex real quick?
Okay.
A little quick current topic, hot topic. Bella and Joel, have you heard about this with the whole
The engagement?
proposal and thing? So what do you think about that? So some people are like, bitch, you dumb. Like, he been cheating on you, got no teeth, he going to jail, and da da da.
I agree with the teeth part.
And some people
That
like,
nigga realize his shit slowing down. He like, bitches ain't flocking as apart. They not, hey mom, what's up no more.
hey ma,
You know what I mean?
what's up? And some people are like, y'all bitches mad because y'all ain't got a ring, and da da da. And why y'all not mad at Miguel? Because he recently got married, and they were there for like 15 years, nobody saying nothing about that. So what are y'all thoughts on that?
Well, since you brought up Miguel,
Talk about it real quick. Actually,
I mean, like, when it comes to relationship, I don't comment too much on people's relationship because, you know, it's so different when you're actually in it.
Right.
You know, you don't know how they're loving each other behind closed doors. And people, it's their love. I mean, honestly, I've seen people get married in 2 to 3 years, and it's like, why would you do that? I'm not completely opposed to getting married after 5 years. I'm not all the way opposed to it because I feel like you really need to know the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. However, as far as comparing them to Miguel's situation, I see why people aren't coming at Miguel and his girl because he never did her dirty in front of the public.
In the public, keyword.
You know what I mean? I don't know what they probably had their problems, but you never heard of Miguel really disrespecting that woman, and they high school sweethearts. You know, Joel's and Kimbella, their business was out there a lot, and they went through a lot in the public. So
and I actually don't like when men are to be the ones that's like have like the counter arguments and like y'all just mad, like no, like there's something to be said about one, a nigga going to jail for possibly years, and all of a sudden to just propose to the mother of your kids. And like,
that's y'all keep failing to realize it's reality TV. 9 out of 10, he didn't been give her a ring. I mean, he hasn't been giving her a ring. So they coming back on TV. That's why it's just all false. At the end of the day, Kimbella is going to stay whether she has a ring or not. And if he goes to jail, whatever she does when he's in jail, she's probably doing right now too. He's a drug addict. Like, come on, let's be realistic. That's why, who cares about that situation? Who cares about that ring? He could have been bought a ring. If he wanted to buy one years ago, right? All your money now will be going to lawyer fees. Like, you don't
you think the same
I
way?
just feel like it's a plot. It's for the show. Like,
when men getting theirs on the side, a lot of times they don't know that the women getting theirs on the side as well.
I mean, I don't really know, but she's a nice looking woman, and on her post, she want to show her body and stuff like that. Like, just let's be realistic. Like,
I think
they be on TV, but they
though.
real people. Like, you know what I mean? So that's how I feel about that. I feel like it don't matter about a ring. I feel like it's for love and hip hop. I'm not saying it's not true, and he probably did it to hold her for her to stay. No,
I would take it off.
Right.
Your little quarter shot.
What,
don't y'all think that people underestimate women as far as like, we present ourselves to the world a certain way, but it may look like you getting dogged out, but you don't know what the fuck I'm doing on the side.
That's how we say people are so smart.
The male ego.
What the fuck you doing or I'm doing on the side? I just know if this does get out there, you gonna be broken way more than you're trying to break me right now.
That's true.
And they care a nigga can do anything to you. You do 5% of
men are fragile.
1% of what they dished on you, they couldn't stand it.
And to be honest, that's why I've always like I hate hypocrites. Just as I've always had that like type of stance on that, whatever. So that's one thing that's kept me from like just being like a drawing ass nigga with women. Cause I'd be like, yo, like I'm not gonna do anything that I feel if you did to me, I wouldn't stand. So that's what keeps me. And a lot of men can see that from both sides. Whatever.
That's cool that you have that perspective. Because I don't think some people think. Some people aren't really.
Niggas do be stupid.
You know you
damn fucked 100 bitches, but you go on one lunch date. Oh my lord! Take me Elizabeth. It's like no.
Look, you're not shit. Exactly. Never been nothing.
But how about this? Real quick question, real quick. When y'all giving head, hands or no hands?
Hands.
Hands definitely.
You gotta use hands.
You got to. You got to spit. You got to do everything.
You gotta do everything.
Which is rarer, good pussy or good head?
Good head.
Oh,
good head.
Good head is rare.
For women and men?
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess it's definitely for men. I guess
There's
definitely.
a lot of men that's wet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of men that's wet.
Wish they gave a class.
Is that?
Just saying.
I saw this app. I don't know if it's real, but I saw the app where you practice on the app.
For real?
Yeah, yo, technology is wild. Like,
Yeah, you gotta like.
That's crazy on your
look at it
phone.
as a
As dirty as the phone.
Right. I think it was a
Exactly.
joke. I think it was a joke, but it looks
Okay.
so real.
we talking about sex limits today.
Okay.
If y'all want to do, you say shit on me.
I'll pee on you. I'm not.
You pee on them? Not shit though?
No, that's just gross.
I thought you was freak.
I don't
I
even
thought y'all was the Playboxx
Nobody
queens.
even likes
No.
You ain't
stinky.
gonna shit on me, queen.
I don't like stinky stuff.
We hate stinky.
You better go eat some McDonald's and shit on my stomach.
No.
We in love.
No, I don't like
Oh,
stinky.
okay.
No, that's gross and that's germy.
I probably run out the room.
Too
with
many
this and
germs,
shit like
yeah.
that.
Not sanitary.
Okay, and for guys having threesome, where does he finish?
On his bitch, not the other one.
Right.
Right. Look, let me tell you.
Say it out loud.
What? Cause it's real nice.
Like, come on, stop it.
Why you gotta be like that?
Cause why he gotta be like that? No, that's unacceptable.
Wait, what you
Unacceptable.
saying? Exactly. It's rules to a threesome.
Right.
What's some
It's a
rules? Give me
lot.
some
It's a
rules
lot
real
of
quick.
rules.
Give me
Some
some rules.
real
It's
shit.
a
I
lot
never
of
heard
rules.
it.
The rules
Said out
is
loud.
alright. If I'm the girlfriend, it don't go like he can't act like he like her more. That's
Right.
for
Even
one.
if he does, he
Even
better
if he
fake
do,
it.
You're right, but this ass is crazy over here.
Don't enjoy it too much, motherfucker.
But like, no,
Right.
no, bitch. The focus
Like,
is
calm
on me.
down.
Because you gotta make it seem like it's for
Yeah,
the
oh, yeah.
girl. It's for it's all
Yeah,
about
babe, we really. Hold on.
Get your acting. Come on, give me that Denzel. Get your acting together.
Oh, wait.
She cute, right?
King Kong ain't got.
Cause niggas go crazy.
Condoms, no threesomes or no?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
It has to be.
Unless y'all got that whole polygamy thing going on, but even then, you know,
Yeah,
just
no.
crossing.
Exactly. You
So,
don't
so
know
I'm
what
assuming
you
you need several
Right.
condoms.
You
then.
need more than exactly
Right.
a couple. And you know what's so funny? It's so funny because we didn't present them in these, but like for people who have threesomes, you have a double-sided dildo, and it's so funny because you have to get different color condoms because this your side, this my side.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Y'all professionals.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't get paid.
So, with that being said, ladies, did you guys enjoy yourself?
I wish I was here from the beginning.
You had a good time?
We
You
had a good time.
You guys will come back. We good?
Yeah.
We are great. Well,
Okay.
Q, can we give you your gift?
Yes, let's leave with the gift. Let's leave with the
yeah.
gift. I told you that. Hey, while you doing that, can you pass the ball, take one last shot?
Yes,
Everybody
okay.
up to it. What we
Yes.
got?
We wanted to give you a token of our appreciation. We really
For having
appreciate
us.
you having us.
You don't got all that paper.
No paper.
Yeah, just for having us.
Yes.
Whoa!
Take home to your lady.
They got the crowd. See, I'm gonna take 2 shots tonight. We gonna
And
get,
did you
know,
learn anything tonight?
I learned a lot. Like I learned a
Like,
whole
he should
lot.
go home and
Word.
Yeah, let's go.
Get into that.
I'm a little on. I don't really remember shit, but like I'm gonna listen back to it and be like, oh, I'm gonna take some notes. Interesting, like. But you know, and of course, my girl, she listens to every episode, so I'm sure she only
Okay,
like,
cool.
I'm gonna tell you about this shit.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all three can have
But this
fun.
might give y'all conversation. Honestly, y'all might talk
Yeah,
about
she
it.
a freak.
Right.
So, yeah.
It's-
So, Mia,
Thank you, ladies. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
we
Nice.
appreciate
It's like my
it.
third gift
having
ever.
us. Oh.
Thank you. Let's take this one last shot.
I did. I took mine already.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You a
For
drinking?
why
You
y'all?
cheating.
You a drinking?
Y'all put together a box.
All right, so
Yes.
y'all can drop y'all
interested.
social before. Oh, all right, everybody take a shot. All right, take a shot.
Between 1 and 2.
The spot. Yo, can we tell you our spot? Oh,
Before we
sorry.
go. No, take a shot real quick before we go
Oh,
out.
sure.
I took mine. Oh shit.
And
Okay.
drop your social. People don't find you. You got some funny.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I have a show tomorrow in Trenton.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be dropped by them.
Champions.
But, you know,
Yeah, oh, okay.
Promote that like
Yeah.
When do you drop your episodes?
2 weeks at the max.
2 weeks at the max. All right. Oh, I'm Tata Sharise.
Mm-hmm.
You can find me on all social media platforms. TATA Sharise is how it's all spelled, but it's Tata Sharise.
Pretty clever.
Yeah, I know. I saw it, and because my middle name
I
is
have
Sharise.
pictures.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
my
that's
real
nice.
name's Natasha.
Who did the poem?
Nickname Tata.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Angela with
Angela.
I'm so
But yeah, no. My name is Tata. I had the name before I had the tits.
Bars.
I start off sets like that. I
Heavy
start off a lot
queen.
of my sets like that. But yeah, Tata Sharise on all social media platforms. I have a show coming up December 21st at the Illusions Banquet Hall.
I'm gonna check you out.
It's here in the Philadelphia area. I want to say, I don't know. It's if you look up
Google it, niggas.
Yeah,
Like-
Illusions Banquet Hall in the Philadelphia area. It's called Comedy Feisty Fridays.
What day is? Oh, it's a Friday.
That's a Friday, the 21st. And yeah, I'm in January. I'm back in LA in February. It's been a crazy year. I gotta come back and really get into
Talk more
details
about it.
about comedy.
I'm with
But
it.
yeah, just follow me for now, Tata Sharise.
I'm
Appreciate
gonna
you.
follow you.
Yeah.
And y'all Playboxx queens.
Yes,
Yes.
we're Playboxx.
And what's the where they can follow you? This
You can
website,
follow
all
us
that
on
stuff.
Instagram at Playboxx_LLC. Playboxx with 2 X's. Okay, we had a prior Playboxx. It was just Playboxx LLC. Somehow the page was disabled.
Got reported.
Yeah, got reported. I don't know.
Why y'all hate on the black villagers?
Exactly. So
Yeah,
we started a new
we
one.
started a new one. We
It's
started from scratch.
Playboxx double X's _LLC.
Correct.
It's not like as fluent as the other page, but we're getting up
We're
there.
getting there.
And you can also contact us on playboxllc@gmail.com if you have any questions. We do have
Or if you wanted to book an event, book your events.
Don't forget the party.
Ladies, guys, whomever. Holiday season is coming up. You might want to get a box for the holidays. We do events.
Bring in
events
the new
are
year
really-
right.
No,
Yes,
exactly. You know how
events
you
are
it's
really
a gift
fun.
that you don't know what to get somebody who has everything.
Right.
That spy box or whatever.
I got a couple lined up for the holidays. Yes.
Wow.
People
Yeah.
want this box the spa box for the holidays. It's a good
And
gift.
tell them again, Q, how it's packaged very
It's
well.
packaged
It's
nice
a lot
and
of shit.
Presentation.
I'm a man. There was a lot of shit to get through, but there's a lot of shit in
But
there.
in the
whatever.
quality.
It's
Ladies,
quality.
you will appreciate it, and it's super quality. They're super professional, and thank you guys for coming. I really
Thank
enjoyed
you
this
for
episode. I
having
learned
us.
a lot.
Thank you.
And RightonQuelive, talk about it. We out. Thank you for the gift and the bottle.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
I do want
Shout out to Freddie B. Watch this.